Hi cuties, this is Sabari from Maanu Storytime. Today I'm taking you to a magical world called Lumaria. Now close your eyes and imagine a soft glowing land filled with fairies, unicorns and a rainbow that shines all day long. In this gentle, colorful world, one little unicorn shines brighter than the rest. Minnora. Minnora was the youngest unicorn in Lumoria. Tiny, colorful, and always a little mischievous. She loved children more than anything in the world. And do you know what her special magic was? She could enter children's dreams and fill them with colors and sparkle. She wasn't the strongest or the most experienced, but she had something even more precious, a heart that truly believed in every child's imagination. This beautiful kingdom is ruled by a kind and wise queen named Olindra. Queen Olindra got the greatest treasure of all, the dream crystal. Do you know why that dream crystal is so special? Because the light that comes from the dream crystal is the reason for Lumoria's magic. All the magical creatures there get their magical power from the dream crystal. But lately, the crystal's glow had begun to fade. The crystal that once sparkled like a thousand stars was losing its light. Noticing this, Queen Olindra called everyone for an emergency meeting. All the magical creatures in Lumoria came there. Queen Olindra, seeing everyone, said with great sadness, "My dear friends, this dream crystal, which gives magical power to our Lumoria, is slowly losing its light. This dream crystal gets its power from the dreams of children on earth. But something has changed. Children have stopped believing in magic. They are not dreaming about us anymore. That's why this dream crystal is fading." Whispers filled the air. "What if the magic disappears forever?" asked a tiny fairy. "Without the crystal, our beautiful Lumoria will lose all its color," cried a wise forest guardian. Minnora, seeing everyone worried, came forward. She bowed to the queen and said, "Your Majesty, may I go? I don't know about the human world, but I want to try. If the children's dreams are fading, something must be done. Please guide me. Tell me how I can help them remember magic again." Queen Olindra felt very proud seeing Minora's courage. "Minora, only you can do this, as you understand the hearts and dreams of children so well. If you go through the rainbow, it will take you to the human world. Observe the children there, listen to what they say, find out why their dreams have changed, and understand what the problem is. Then, using your light, make those little ones dream again. I have faith in you. You can do it." With the queen's permission, Minora started her journey towards Earth, gliding past clouds and rainbows until she reached the busy world of humans. But when she arrived, Minora couldn't believe her eyes. Everything felt very new to her. The world was loud and restless, cars honking, TVs blaring, people rushing everywhere. Minora looked around for the children. Finally, she spotted a park with lots and lots of cuties. The moment she saw them, Minora couldn't contain her happiness. She landed near a tree. Then, using her magic, she made the flowers on a tree come dancing down to the ground. She shouted with excitement, "Cuties, surprise! Look here! Magic!" But no one looked up. Everyone's eyes were fixed on the little glittering screens they held in their hands. She trickled the trees so their shadows waved like friendly hands. She asked the butterflies to dance about the school gate. Even the dust in the air twinkled like stars. Yet, not a single child stopped to wonder. Minora stood still for a long moment, confused. Why can't they see me? She whispered. Just then, what Queen Olindra had said came to her mind. So, instead of trying to reach the little one, she started to observe them. As she observed them more and more, Minora understood one thing. All the children she saw were busy doing something. Some were staring at glowing screens, others were hurrying with school bags, a few were talking without really listening. Even when they sat still, their minds were racing. She floated closer to one little boy sitting in the park. He didn't even notice the butterfly that landed on his shoe. Minora didn't know what to do next. She landed on a rooftop, folded her wings, and looked down at the glittering city below. Just then, a slight chill spread through her body. Suddenly, Minora felt very tired. Her wings drooped as if her magic was draining away. Now she said worriedly, the dream crystal's power must have decreased even more. That's why I'm so tired. If I don't quickly find a solution to this problem, my magic and all of Lumoria's magic will disappear. Then she let out a sign. I am unable to reach these little ones. They are so incredibly busy from morning till night, rushing to school, watching their TVs or phone screens, never stopping. How can I possibly reach them? And suddenly, Minora got an idea. She finally understood what the problem was. They never get bored. It's only when we are not doing anything that we feel bored. That's when our mind starts to imagine. We start seeing shapes in the clouds, faces in the shadows, and magic hidden in small things. Imagination is the beginning of dreams. Just as she spoke, something caught her eye far below, a room filled with unicorns. There were unicorn stickers on the wall, a rainbow colored school bag, a tiny soft toy on the bed, and even a photo of a smiling girl beside a unicorn cake. Minora's eyes widened. Ria, she gasped softly. I know her. I have seen her dreams before. She used to imagine me flying across rainbows. But now Ria is busy, sitting by her desk watching something on her iPad. Her unicorn toys were stacked in a corner, forgotten and dusty. Minora's heart filled with hope. If anyone can still find me, it is her. Days passed. Minora tried to reach Ria again. She shaped clouds into unicorns. She made Ria's potted plant sway like it was dancing to an invisible tune. But Ria didn't look up. Minora made raindrops glow on the window. But Ria said, just a reflection of light. Ria had gone so busy with homework, screens, and schedules that her imagination had fallen asleep. Minora sighed. If she never slowed down, how will she ever see me? Then, one evening, something unexpected happened. There was a power cut. No TV, no Wi Fi, no screens, only silence and the soft glow of moonlight. Ria sat near the window, bored for the first time in a long while. She drummed her fingers on the windowsill, tap, 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 tap. In the moonlight, the shadows of her fingers danced on the wall like two tiny people walking and waving at each other. Hello there, she whispered to the shadows. Then she noticed the moonlight falling on the floor and suddenly she smiled. Hey, that shadow looks like a turtle. She giggled. And at that exact moment, Far above the clouds, Minora's eyes brightened. She is imagining, she whispered joyfully. A silver ripple spread across the night sky, down past the clouds into Ria's little room. The breeze in the room shifted, soft, warm, glowing. Tiny sparkles rose from the floor like fireflies waking from a long sleep. They twirled, they spun, they drew shapes in the air. First a swill, then a horn, then a mane flowing like moonlight. Ria froze. The sparkles came together, piece by piece, feet, legs, wings, until a full unicorn stood before her, glowing, alive, breathtaking. The room filled with soft light. Ria's voice broke into a whisper. Minora! Minora stepped forward, her eyes shining like gentle stars. I've never left you, Ria, she said softly. You just needed one quiet moment to hear me again. Ria pressed a hand to her chest. I thought you were just my imagination. Minora smiled, and that is exactly why I came. The two became friends. Every night they met in dreams. Minora was teaching Ria to see magic in little things, how plants dance when no one's watching, ants marching like tiny soldiers on a secret mission, and sunlight that turns ordinary dust into a galaxy, and how imagination turns ordinary things into wonder. And far away in Lumora, the dream crystal began to glow once more. Its colors returned, soft at first, then growing brighter and brighter, fueled by Ria's dreams. From her palace window, Queen Olindra smiled. The light has returned, she whispered, but it will need the dreams of many more children to shine in full glory again. High above the clouds, Minora looked towards the earth, her mane glimmering with hope. Ria has found her dream. Now I have to find the others. That night, as Ria drifted into sleep, she saw a rainbow stretching across the sky, and she knew Minora was still out there, flying from one child's heart to another. So, cuties, the next time you feel bored, don't rush to your screens. Just sit still, daydream a little, see the magic around you, and let your imagination fly. Who knows? Maybe Minora is trying to reach you next. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon. I will meet you again in the next episode with another wonderful story. Until then, this is Sabari from Maanu Storytime signing off with love and stories that stay with you.